Hey everyone, it's Megan and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about why I studied communications. So I got my bachelor's degree in communications, but it was mostly focused on video production and video editing. So it was just something that I really enjoyed doing. When I first got into video editing, I was working on my associate's degree, and at the time I had no idea what I wanted to do. I was just, trying to figure out, take some different classes and figure out where I wanted to go. But at the same time, I was just kind of finding not really like video editing, but making fan videos. So I started out making those with Windows Movie Maker. That was the first program I ever used. So I would make videos. Some of the first ones I started involved screenshots. So I kind of did that, used those, and then I graduated to actual clips from the different shows that I watched. I also used to make videos with family photos. So like one of the first ones I made was for my uncle who was having a birthday. So I got all these photos from family and I put together this little slideshow to music, and so that's how that all started. And then I ended up finding out about Sony Vegas Movie Studio. So I downloaded that and I worked with that, and it kind of opened my eyes a little bit more to things you could do with an video editing program. And it made me really enjoy putting these videos together. And I know they all started out kind of terrible, but I worked my way to try and learn more and get better. I will definitely link the YouTube channels that I had where I made the fan videos for all the shows I used to watch, because I do have 2 of them, and you can definitely see the progression from when I started to where I ended up. I kind of stopped making those fan videos, one because I switched over to a Mac, and it's a little bit more difficult to make them because Sony Vegas does not work with Macs, unfortunately. But I'm slowly working on it. So once I figured out that I wanted to, do video editing, I ended up taking some video editing classes and video classes while I was working on my associates. And one of the classes that I actually took was a video editing class. We ended up filming this scene from The Breakfast Club, and unfortunately, because the class is only so long and we kind of took a little bit longer than we were supposed to figure out what we wanted to film and actually filming the product, that we never really got to edit it. I did end up editing what I could of this project later on for a different class. And I actually kind of really like how the product came out.
What would I do for $1 million? Probably do as little as I had to.
That's boring.
How am I supposed to answer?
The idea is to search your mind for the absolute limit. Like, would you drive to school naked?
Would I have to get out of the car?
Of course.
In the spring or winter?
Doesn't matter. Spring.
In front of the school or in back of the school?
Either one.
Yeah.
I'd do that. I'll do anything sexual. I don't need $1 million to do it either.
You're lying.
I already have. I've done just about everything there is, except a few things that are illegal. I'm an nymphomaniac.
That's a lie.
Are your parents aware of this?
The only person I've told is my shrink.
And what did he do when he told him?
He nailed me.
Very nice.
Yeah, well, from a legal standpoint, I guess what he did couldn't be construed as rape, since I paid him.
He's an adult.
Yeah, he's married, too.
Do you have any idea how completely gross that is?
Well, the first few times.
Your first few times? You mean you did it more than once?
Sure.
Are you crazy?
Obviously, she's crazy. She's screwing her shrink.
Have you ever done it?
I don't even have a psychiatrist.
Well, have you ever done it with a normal person?
Didn't we already cover this?
Yeah, but you never answered the question.
Look, I'm not going to discuss my private life with total strangers.
Well, it's kind of a double-edged sword, isn't it?
A what?
Well, if you say you haven't, you're a prude. If you say you have, you're a slut. It's a trap. You want to, but you can't. But then you do. You wish you had it, right?
Wrong.
Or are you a tease?
She's a tease.
I was missing some scenes and some shots, so certain things kind of didn't work well. But I did the best I could with what I had, and I'm actually quite proud of it. I even put a little gag reel on it. That was my favorite part.
Wait.
She's a tease.
Oh.
She's only a tease what she does. Sorry, guys. She's only a tease what she does turns you on.
And that's why you're a tease.
No argument there. You're a tease.
I totally just forgot my line. I'm so sorry. I'm like, hold on.
Or is it psychological?
I didn't mean it that way. You guys are putting words in my mouth.
Well, you just request that way.
Thank you. Do anything sexual. I wouldn't need to. Sorry. I messed up.
No, I never did it.
No.
Answer the question, Claire.
It's only one question.
Come on, just ask the question.
Sorry, guys. My fault.
Right, over here. I didn't even know.
I didn't know.
Come on, Liz. I'm trying to talk over here.
Or are you a tease?
She's a tease.
Steve.
Sure you are. You said it yourself. Sex is a weapon.
No, that's not what it is.
No people, no sex.
No.
Okay. Someone take one.
You know, I do just as many feelings as you do.
God, you're so pathetic.
Alright, from the top.
Ever compare yourself to me, okay? You got everything, and I got nothing. And you,
Keep going.
Shut up.
Your father buy those.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
Shut up.
I bet he did. I bet he bought those for you. I don't know the line, guys. I'm not like. I'm waiting for you to cut. I like those down. Fuck. Did you work for that? Fuck.
Keep going.
Give me a second.
What about me for the matter of fact? What would your friends say if they saw us walking down the hall? You'd probably tell them we were doing it so they wouldn't think you were.
I always tell him I'm doing it, okay? Always.
Fucking prick.
So I'm the ass! Don't you ever talk about my friends, okay? You don't know my friends, you don't talk to my friends, you don't even look at my friends. So why don't you stick to things you know, like your father's BMW, fucking earring, or earring. Like one ear.
What about you hypocrite? Why don't you take Allison to one of your heavy metal vomit parties? Or Brian or Brianna or...
You don't even know my friends' names.
Like, I consider you guys my friends. Am I wrong? Guys? So, yeah.
Yep.
You know why I'm here today? I'm here because Mr. Ryan found a locker in my
Yeah, I would though. Yeah, you are.
No.
But so after that class, like I ended up inside getting my associate's degree and then trying to figure out where I wanted to go for my next for my bachelor's degree. So then I ended up at the college I did because I knew they had a good video editing program or video production program, I should say. They also had some really good editing classes. So unfortunately, I didn't really get into the classes I wanted at first, but I did end up in a photography class, which was really kind of fun. Helped me kind of enjoy taking photos and being able to use the camera that I had different ways, because I've always had a camera, but I've never used anything other than like auto. So it was just kind of fun getting to take all these different photos for this class. I think somewhere I still have we put together this photo book, and I think somewhere in my house I still have all those photos that I took, because that was really fun. We had to take all these different types of photos. And so it was really fun getting to learn about all the different things that one, my camera can do, and two, other cameras can do. So I know definitely I would probably want to take another like photography class to kind of learn a little bit more, because I do enjoy taking photos. And I'm working to get better at taking photos, because there are certain ones that I'm just like, this could have come out so much better, and why didn't this work the way it should have? So I have, just trying different things that I can hope to get better at it. And then after that semester, I finally was able to get into like the video production courses that I wanted to take. So I did take like this intro to TV course, which kind of which taught you about working in like a TV studio, which was really fun. And we actually got to work with, telling you, I'm forgetting all these terms and I apologize. We got to work with, I believe it was a switchboard, but I could be wrong. Where it basically is where the director sits, and you can switch between the different cameras, because you have 3 cameras set up and you have to switch between them all. And it was just really interesting learning all about how to do that. Also, we had to make like a commercial to go along with some of the programs.
Boys will be boys.
I'll say something next time. It's none of my business.
I'm sure they will work it out.
That couldn't happen at my school.
No more bystanding.
No more excuses.
No more ignorance.
No more.
No more.
I will link, because I actually did link before in a different video all those videos that I did. I'll link them down below again, because we did a bunch of different like videos for this. There was like a QVC commercial.
Welcome to QVC. I'm Brennan Marlowe,
I'm Jonathan Delgado.
and we're here to give you a revolutionary new phone case for all your smartphones. It's called the OtterBox.
It's sturdy, it's waterproof, it's the OtterBox. You gotta have it. You have a smartphone, you have an iPad, you have a Kindle, tablet. It's a must-have if you want, your product to last a very long time.
We did a game show.
We got Sophia Bush. What are you doing with your life when you're not here with us?
Well, I am currently working on a new TV show. It's coming out in January of 2014. It's on NBC, and it's called Chicago PD.
Wow.
Big
things, wow.
Yeah, when it comes out, guys, you should Chicago and see it. So, Tremaine, what are you doing?
Well, right now I'm attending Framingham State University, studying communication arts with a concentration in visual media production. I work on the side. I'm in a couple of clubs, and I'm just doing a little bit of everything, a little bit of this, a little bit of that,
Well, FSU, that's pretty prestigious.
Absolutely.
Almost
One of the best
Ivy League.
universities in the world, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. What makes it the best is me. That's being there.
Ooh, yeah, he's hot stuff, guys. Ow! I gotta back away. A little too much heat.
Can't touch this.
Don't wanna touch that.
We did like a Saturday Night Live.
Hi. You're using your wrong hand to shake.
I use my left hand.
What's wrong?
Do you know what time it is?
I don't.
I do. It's time to play the dating game. I'm your host, Hee Haw McGiggles. First question, what is your favorite food? Too slow, Stephanie. The answer is pizza. Pizza, great Italian dish, great for me and you. Here we go. Capital of Alaska.
Oh.
Basic middle school geography. Answer is Juneau. Juneau is the capital of Alaska. Great place to visit in the winter. Not so great in the summer. 15 seconds. Kardashian sisters, go.
I don't want to.
Kim, Chloe, Kendall, Kylie, and Chloe.
You shouldn't know that.
Listen, Courtney has a great movie online. You should check it out. What is your longest relationship ever?
That's kind of a personal
Answer is
question.
17 minutes. Wow, that's long for you. Was that with the ham sandwich you had for lunch later today? Final round. During what century did the Crimean War take place?
I don't know.
19th century. 19th century. You know your history, Stephanie. Come on. Which gas planet is farthest from the sun?
Oh, wait a minute. I
The answer to
know.
that is Neptune. Neptune is farthest from the sun. Stephanie, you're a pretty spacey girl. You should know that. You should know that by now. Last question. Who kissed a girl and who liked it?
Oh, Jodie Foster.
Wrong, Stephanie. The answer was Katy Perry. Katy Perry, nice woman, unlike you.
And a talk show.
You're talking about Hard Drive.
Hard Drive.
Yep.
That's what we're here
I
to talk
am
about.
Very excited about it. Yep, it's my first leading role, so it's very, very daunting, and it's very hard getting used to the limelight. You go from being able to step outside of your house in your boxers to get your newspaper to being chased by 14-year-old girls just by going to get a
Oh,
coffee.
believe me, I understand.
Yeah, I know you do. 14-year-old girls probably chase you
every
all the time.
morning. It's tough. It's tough
Yep.
being this famous. Come on.
No, but it's something that I'm really grateful for. I'm grateful for all the opportunities that I've had.
Well, I mean, it's no secret. Come on, ladies. Like, we love Kevin. Really? Look at him.
Stop it.
mission for you.
What is it?
I have here a USB that has the capability of shutting down the government. I'm trusting you with this to get the job done.
I'm in.
Good. You go. Now listen, the feds are watching us, so you need to be careful. We're trying to get this out of our hands. You be careful with this. You watch your back. You're now a target.
And it was just really kind of interesting getting to see all the different things that you could do. I really had fun with that. And then there was intro to film. There was also editing, and there was an editing class that I took. So the intro to film. So between the editing course and the film course, because I'm like slightly forgetting what we ended up having to do in each courses, and it really wasn't that long ago. I'm just like terrible, so I apologize to this. But we were supposed to make a movie trailer, and that was like so much fun. I personally didn't edit it myself. Someone else did that was in my group, but I did write the trailer and actually star in the trailer, but it was really pretty fun to be able to do that.
Go check it out.
Send us into an ambush.
You think I set you up?
My partner is dead because of you. Officer down! Officer down! 1013! 1013! Sorry, but I couldn't save her.
She's getting too close. Take her out.
I won't rest till I find them.
I meant to actually get a copy of the trailer clips so I can make my own, but I failed to do that before all the files were deleted and everything was brought back to scratch. So we also did a video promotion for one of the programs that the school offered. It was a nursing program. They had this, I believe it was called a sim lab. So it was like a simulation lab where they had a simulation dummy where they could perform different different things on this dummy to learn in the nursing program. So that was kind of fun to be able to film all that and then kind of edit it all together. It was a very interesting experience. And
hello, and welcome to the Simulation Lab here at Framingham State University. My name is Jennifer Litchfield, and I'm the Clinical Simulation and Resource Lab Instructor. Here at our lab, our nursing students come to perform nursing assessments and prepare simulation scenarios. Our lab is located in 111 Dwight Hall.
This is our home care setting. Here is Vital Sim Kid. He's replicated to look like a 6-year-old boy and is designed to provide simulation of a multitude of pediatric issues. His features include tracheostomy care and tracheal suctioning, the ability to practice dressing and bandaging techniques, and the ability to practice pediatric transfer techniques. Our other simulator here is also a Vital Sim Man. Her features include tracheostomy care and tracheal suctioning, realistic normal and abnormal heart, breath, and bowel sounds, which enhance simulation scenarios. These two simulators can be controlled with a Vital Sim Vital Sign simulator. The Vital Sim will automatically detect which type of mannequin is connected, for example, adult male, adult female, child or infant, and adjust physiological and menu functions accordingly.
a couple of the things that we did in the editing class was that you had to make like a music video, radio show, music video, radio show, and like another program or project, which is what I did for the old project from another class that I edited all together to prepare for that. But I ended up doing a music video, but I did it to the song Invisible, which what I did, I really wish I could have done more, and I could have had a little bit more people involved with it, because I think it would have been a little bit, not say better, because I really like how it came out, but I just really would have loved to have more people involved in it, because I think it would have made it that much better than it already was. But it was fun.
Crowded hallways are the loneliest places for outcasts and rebels, or anyone who just dares to be different. Trust the one who's been where you are, wishing all it was sticks and stones. Those words cut deep, but they don't mean you're all alone. So your confidence is quiet. To them, quiet looks like weakness, but you don't have to fight it, 'cause you're strong enough to win without war. Every heart has a rhythm. Let yours beat out so loudly that everyone can hear it. Yeah, I promise you don't need to hide it anymore. Oh, and never be afraid of doing something different. You dare to be something more. Hear me out. There's so much more to life than be invisible. It'll be invisible.
So I did that. And then one of the last classes that I took was a documentary class, which was so much fun. And I am beyond proud of what we were able to come up with, you know, produce, edit, and, you know, film. It was something truly amazing, and again, I will link it down below because I believe that everyone should take a look at it. And it's just, it's really eye-opening and truly a remarkable piece, and I'm very proud of our team to be able to put this together. So
New special, heroin in the suburbs.
The use of the drug has
Heroin
been on the
today,
rise.
largely in
suburban
America,
places that have done
fairly well, middle class, upper middle class.
The use of the drug has been on the rise.
Another young victim of the heroin-gripping communities across the state.
Nearly doubled in just the past 3 years.
It's naive and believe that heroin and
New evidence of an overdose epidemic in Massachusetts. Nearly 200 people are dead in the last few months. As lawmakers are really trying to expand the use of power families across the state have felt that pain. And that number doesn't even include the state's 3 largest cities.
Even more surprising may be the face of the new addicts. Years old and smoking as many as 100 hits. The idea that heroin addiction is reserved for the inner city is wrong.
So my name's Christina Horta. I'm 27. Grew up in Newton. You know, my dad's Jewish. You know, wealthier, well off. I was raised, you know, very well. So when I was introduced to the streets, you know, it was a rude wake up call. I started experimenting with drugs when I was 14. I had a significant trauma in middle school. I lost like 6 people in 2 months, or less than that. One day we couldn't get coke, and someone owed me and my boyfriend money, and he paid us in heroin. I fell in love with it. I've been a heroin addict for 4.5 years. Started when I was 23 with you know, the Oxycontins and the Perk 30s, and then when they got rid of those, they made generics that you couldn't sniff anymore. About 2 months later, I started using needles.
So yeah, so those were kind of the projects that I had put together. And it's just all those different things, being able to do them, it helped me, you know, fall more in love with editing than I already did, because I love being able to tell a story. I love all the behind the scenes of putting something together. And before, like, my journey from before I started college, let me put it that way, before I started college, all I really cared about was the TV show and how much I loved the TV show. But starting college and continuing over the years, I really grew this love for the behind the scenes, how it's all put together, what goes into creating a TV show and creating these scenes and moments that we all love as fans. And it's just, I'm truly fascinated by all that. And one of the things that I absolutely love is editing, and how you can take all these different scenes and piece them all together and come up with the show week after week. And I keep saying that I would just love to be able to watch an editor put together something, because I just want to see how they do it and how it goes. Also to see what they use, because I've used quite a couple different programs. Like I mentioned, I use Windows Movie Maker, I've used Sony Vegas, I've used Avid, I've used Final Cut, and I've used Premiere Pro. I've used all those, and well, right now Sony Vegas is my favorite. I know that's not the standard video editing program. It's between Premiere Pro and Avid, and I actually really do like Avid. I used to have it on my computer until I just decided to restart my entire laptop, and I lost the program, and it's pricey, and one day I will get it back and use it again. And I highly recommend using it, because it is a really awesome program. But it's just learning all of the different steps to go into filming something. I know, certain scenes take longer than others because you have to shoot from one angle, and then you have to shoot for another angle, and then you have to shoot someone else's coverage, and then you have to shoot another person's coverage. So you could do the same scene like 10 different times, and you never notice, and you'd never know how much time goes into all these scenes and all these episodes. It's something that I truly enjoy and look forward to finding out more about. And
Boys will be boys.
I'll say something next time. It's none of my business.
We are all just hanging out.
No, we aren't. You're talking to Milo and Molly and ignoring me.
Whoa, babe, chill.
what do you know about trigonometry?
I couldn't care less about trigonometry.
Fender, without trigonometry, there'd be no engineering.
Without lamps, there'd be no light.
Okay, so neither of you is better than the other one.
How do you apologize for something like that? I mean, there's no way you can apologize for something like that. I don't know how I did it. It's all about me and my father. I fucking hate him. He's just always going off about, you know, how he's just this mindless machine that I can't relate to anymore. You know, he's always just saying, your attention's for shit. Win, win, win. Stop losing, Andrew.
And one of the things that I always said was, you know, I didn't care. I could be getting coffee for everyone. All that mattered was that I was on like a TV set, because that was like my dream place to be. It still is. I do hope that one day I can be on like a TV set or a TV show set, because I would love to be able to see just like everything that goes into making a show. It's just something I really enjoy. And unfortunately, I never really got to do more outside editing or filmmaking besides in my classes. I think it was more because I kept wanting to do them. I just was trying to find people who would be in them, and when I did, we either couldn't match up our schedules or something else just happened, so it just kind of never happened. And I always wanted to, and then came the trying to start my own YouTube channel years ago. Not really years ago, but a couple years ago. And so you can see in some of the first videos I have on this channel that it didn't work out. And one, because I could never figure out what I wanted to do the channel on, and it was like, I've never been good in front of the camera. I always like being behind the camera. So I'm working on that, which is also why you probably see me moving my hands and also saying and so a lot. Because I am trying to get better in front of the camera and really trying this whole channel again to try and really work on my editing and work on different programs, different projects, in hopes to, keep up with my skills and just be able to do something that I still love to do, even though I may not be doing it as my full-time job right now. It is still something that I love to do, and I just want to be able to continue to do it. So I really hope that I can, and that I can give you guys some great content. So thank you all, and until next time, bye guys.